Okay, y'all, with my daughter singing in the background and all, I don't know what this is about to turn out to be. I just felt like there's supposed to be a reading done right now and scheduled for sometime in July. That's when the person's gonna need it, or those drawn to this message are gonna need it. So, if you are seeing this, you are one of the very small percentage that are, what's the word I'm looking for? You are beginning an amazing new cycle today. And your guides are coming through because they really want you to know it's a new cycle. Like, do not worry about repetition of the past. That's what I'm hearing. So I've been working with runes lately. I have Norse blood in me in this lifetime, apparently, possibly in past lifetimes. And I've always been drawn to the culture of the Danes. So I have sunstone runes, and I've had these for quite some time. This is the first time ever they are being pulled out for an actual session. Like, usually I'm just messing with them by myself, trying to start to learn them, using this book here for those that are interested, and an assortment of other means. But that's my main go-to for understanding, casting, interpreting. It has everything, the lore. So it's a real good book for those that are interested. But anyway, I'm gonna pull some runes just to see. Okay, they're giving me only two. To see what today's message is about. Bear with me, they're on sunstone, so they're gonna be not like sitting straight up to the camera. So this is the one of them. I have to look at my book. I don't have the names memorized yet. This one I've seen recently. It's about change or transformation. Let me pull one more. Okay, and here we go. So I know that is a good one about like prosperity or something coming in. If you're a rune like legend master, please bear with me, okay? You can skip this part actually. All right, so I'll pass by one of them. Okay, this one is the ancestral hall. It's like represents home. Othila. Othila. And the Old English rune poem that goes with this is, home is loved by all who prosper there in peace and enjoy a frequent harvest. And it really signifies home, pretty much in several senses of the word. Literally, it refers to property, an estate, or possessions. Practical associations of this rune include homecoming, buying, or inheriting a house. All right, so I am getting a sense of moving, buying a home, or a homecoming, returning to where you grew up or something. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I'm picking up you need to know from here. Home is loved by all is what the rune was speaking of, the poem was speaking of. And it also speaks of abundance and inheritance. Okay. And maybe you're going through, or you've been through a period where you felt like you were left in the cold, where you had no home, you had nothing, or you felt like your home life comfort was in danger or something like that. You felt very unstable. You felt very worried about your home. your home life. Maybe you really want to move, but that's letting me know that that is coming. Okay, especially with this here. I hate calling it this here. I gotta find it, but I know that one means that there is some kind of transformation coming. Okay, be patient with me. Most likely I'll edit all of this and it'll look like I'm smart about runes. Okay, so this one is Gibbo, as in gift, exchange. And it has to do with inheriting something, someone giving you something, or a present, or just something unexpected coming to you, or getting the gifts or the things that you need in order to do what you need to do. There's no way to reverse this rune. So pretty much just visualize increase and things coming in towards you, and let things just flow, because I see a home for many of you, or a chance to travel to a home or your homeland. Something with home. Okay, let me check this first one. Maybe those of you that are drawn here, you're having a change in your home living arrangements, or you're literally going to be moving. So I think this talks about some troubles and some chaos, a little something. Fehu. Oh no. Well, no, this is, yeah, this points up. Okay, this is Fehu. Abundance, the cattle. What am I talking about? The poem for this one is wealth provides comfort, but you must share it with hope to cast lots for judgment before the gods. Interesting. Norwegian rune poem. Money causes strife among kin, the wolf grows up in the woods. Icelandic rune poem. Money causes strife among kin, and the fire of the flood tide and the path of the serpent. I just love tradition, so I said, let me just read that. I don't know. But this is an omen of abundance. So coming out of, I guess, what might have felt like some issues with money and your living arrangements and stuff, this speaks of money coming in. Yeah. It's like about you getting your just due of abundance. It's a lucky charm, lucky rune. Okay. You should use this symbol. They're saying like this is a great symbol to meditate upon, to put on amulets to carry with you. And it's all about abundance, riches, investments, possessions, prosperity, luck, windfall, gain, plenty, bounty, fruitfulness, cornucopia. And that's because we got it upright. Now, if it was reversed, it has a totally different meaning. So what I'm getting for you guys, yay, I did my first rune casting, kind of, sort of. But what I'm seeing for those of you that are drawn to this read, this is going to be a pick a power, because I feel like some of you have different messages. But is that there's a change in the home front. Not sure if that's what you want or you don't want, but there's abundance coming in with this change, and happiness and wealth and riches, money. All right. So I'm going to set up your pick a power, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to me. You guys are like, that was what happened. We've been here. In the time that has gone by since I first started recording this video, some extra stuff has jumped up. So like, we got a fortune cookie here now. I had to bring some love energy in. I had a download in pink quartz, and really Lemurian quartz was the other crystal, but I don't have any. Anybody want to donate some to this channel, feel free. But yeah, I only have clear quartz. And so I figured that would be a fine substitute. But yeah. Oh, and for those who don't know, this is a golden healing quartz, heart shaped. You've probably seen it in some of my other readings. So anyway, we got fortune cookies, we got hand mudras here. For the collective, for you guys. So yeah. This is gonna be fun. So the fortune cookie, this is really a message for the collective. I don't know if it's gonna have anything more to do with the theme of this whole channeled message that I first got when I was using the runes, but we'll see. And I hope while I'm doing this, you're taking a good look, as good as you can, at the 3 crystals and the 3 cards, not these on the outside. Those are gonna move. Oh, this one didn't want to open, but it's time. Okay, let me see. Soon a visitor shall delight you. That's interesting. Soon a visitor shall delight you. Now, I'm feeling that in so many different ways. Take it as it resonates. But first thing I thought was somebody's going to come through unexpectedly. And maybe initially you're going to be like, oh, but then it's going to turn out that they're going to make you happy in some way. Then quickly, I felt spirits for some of you, where you're just going to have a great or very deep experience meditating or visualizing, where you're going to really feel the energy of your guides around you, and it's just going to feel so good. Some of you may have that experience through dance. I'm seeing dancing as well, and maybe playing instruments, anything where you can zone out. That's an interesting fortune. Okay. There were lucky numbers on the back. I was going to read them, but right when I was about to move this off the table, Spirit was like, what? So, here they are. These are the lucky numbers. I don't know if this is for the rest of this month. Okay. Because I was about to say, I don't know what this is for. I just felt it. So, for the rest of this month, these numbers are lucky whenever you're watching this. The number 4, the number 14, the number 16, the number 17, the number 45, and the number 46. So I don't know if you play any games where you use numbers, but those were the lucky ones, people. Okay. And it may have resonated for some of you in some way. Spirit just told me, like, I just got this weird feeling, like, mind your business. The people that those numbers were for, they know. So I'm minding my business. All right. Now, I want you guys, I don't know if y'all can hear there are kids outside, little ones. I live in a cul-de-sac, and they're like in the street area where the cars park, riding around on scooters and playing and laughing. And at first, I was like, suppose people want to rest. Would they quiet it down? And I was like, damn, am I getting old? What am I talking about? And it made me think of this lady that used to live in the building I grew up in Queens, New York, named Miss Johnny. And whenever we was having fun, Miss Johnny would show up and ruin it, like just mad old lady for no reason, like, and would tell our moms on us. So when she would get home from work, we would be in trouble. Like, yeah, I heard y'all was playing tag in the lobby again with your friends. Yeah, Miss Johnny said that you guys had the laundry carts and baskets and y'all were in the hallway racing. Yeah, okay, that was a little crazy, but yeah, she was a snitch. And then they went from screaming to laughter, because that's what they were doing at first. They were just straight like ah. And I looked out the window and I saw it was 2 little boys screaming at each other. Funny, it was, somebody that wouldn't have looked would have automatically said, oh, would them girls be quiet? It was 2 boys, little ones. And one of them I know don't live over here. And I was like, oh, he better not be bothering them. But then I realized, nah, they all friends or family. And just now, they were laughing. Like, I could hear just giggling and laughing. And it just made such a whimsical feeling come over me. Like, remember when you used to play? Remember when you used to go outside with your friends? And if you didn't go out, because I didn't go out like that. If I went outside, I was going to dance school. From the age of 3, I don't think I saw outside till high school. And when I did see outside, all my friends thought I had just moved there. I was like, no, I'm born and raised here in Rochdale. Anyway, it just reminded me that we need to take time for ourselves to have fun, time to have fun with kids and be playful. It's funny too. I got interrupted just now by one of my kids. Well, she didn't really interrupt me, but she came out of her room. Everybody else is asleep except her. So I was like, oh God, let me see what she up to. Because that's when they want to do sneaky stuff. Like, oh, ain't nobody else up. Let me creep around. But she was just looking for something to drink. Anyway, I took that as a sign that I've been rambling on long enough. And let me get you these hand mudras and get into this portion of the read. Y'all like, ain't you shuffling them enough? Okay, so think of a number. 1, 2, or 3. I was just going to pull these during the read, but I'm going to just do this now. 1, 2, or 3. So if it's 1 you're drawn to, I love this hand mudra. You have the hand mudra of compassion, the Karuna mudra. The Karuna mudra assists you with compassion, joy, and harmony, because I feel like my ones, that's what's coming in for you, okay? With whatever is coming, either you're traveling, you're moving home, like moving to a new place, or both. Whatever it is, it's going to bring you a lot of joy and harmony into your life. All right, this hand mudra also relieves allergies and nasal congestion. So my ones, if you are one of those that have been suffering from all the pollen, if you live in my part of the world, yeah, this is the time of year where the pollen is kicking ass. So this hand mudra helps you with that. And the hand mudras I chose, guys, are specifically for the elements. They're not for, you can use them for chakras. Yes, you can. But they're really to awaken the 5 elements within your body, okay? So I'll also be letting you know what element it vibrates to. And I will let you know if the mudra that is selected for your number has any cautions, like may not be good for people who have certain ailments. Okay. All right. So back to my ones. All right. So we have, it assists the immune system. It opens and directs breath to head and the sinuses. Ooh, I need to show this to my mother. Oh my God. Because her sinuses be bothering her all the time. This is an easy one she can do. And it fits her, compassion. All right, element air. That's the element it vibrates to, okay? Air is it associates to mental thinking, wisdom, your thought process. Swords, if you think of tarot, are air. And communication. So I also feel that those are key words for the energy that's around you at this time. So very easily, you cup the left hand with the palm facing in toward your heart center. You cup the right hand, palm facing outward. Okay. Bring the fingers of the right hand to touch at the tips and then place them inside the cupped left hand at the base of the fingers. Relax the shoulders, the back, and the back down. Okay? Hope you can see it. Well, you can see it in the picture anyway. And your focus is, I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. I sense and open to perfect balance and understanding. Okay. Stick this anywhere. And this is not to say if you choose one, go with one, but you can, whatever pal. Because, yeah, this is a pick a pal for you guys that formed. Okay. If you're drawn to 2, you have the hand mudra that evokes empowerment, the Vajra mudra. It assists you with clarity, personal power, and self-esteem, which I feel, if you're drawn to the number 2, is exactly what you need at this time. Some confidence boosting, and clarity brings confidence. The more clear you feel about the direction you're going in, the more you're more confident about what you're doing and where you're going, and it boosts that self-esteem. This hand mudra also supports digestion and aids assimilation of life experiences. It enhances digestion and directs breath into mid-back and adrenal glands. Energizing effects help to cultivate passion, clarity, and personal power. And of course, it vibrates to the element of fire. And I forgot to say the chakra for this one. For compassion, it's usually the heart, I would think, but in this case, it's the throat chakra, okay? Here, root chakra energy. So you touch the index finger to the thumb on each hand. Bring the joined thumbs and index fingers of each hand to meet. Join the middle fingers and soften the other fingers naturally. Bring the diamond shape to rest right at the solar plexus between the ribs. Your solar plexus is above the belly button and right at the bottom of the rib cage. Okay. And it faces outward in this position. You relax your shoulders down and you lengthen the spine. And your focus is, my inner light is vibrant, unique, and empowering. My inner light is vibrant, unique, and empowering. Okay. And lastly, let's get that also made me feel, I'm sorry, with that fire, they brought me back and was like, not root, solar plexus chakra, okay? Solar plexus. They said we literally say, bring the hands to the solar plexus, honey. All right, so if you were drawn to 3, integration, the Hakini mudra. And this hand mudra assists you with integration, freedom, and wholeness. It assists with all of the systems of the body, supports overall health and wellness, supports full body breath and awareness, balances right and left energy channels. So this is just an all-around fine-tuner of your energy. Just makes you feel whole and free of restrictions and constraints. Nice. It's great to bring your energy into balance. And the element it vibrates to is all of them. So you're pretty much activating all the elements at once with this hand mudra. And it's an easy one. Bring the hands to face each other in front of the torso. Gently allow the tips of all the fingers to touch the same fingers on the right and left hands. Hold the hands rounded as if holding a ball. Relax the shoulders back and down and lengthen the spine. and your focus. I honor the divine union of the body, mind, and spirit. I honor the divine union of body, mind, and spirit. I honor the divine union of body, mind, and spirit. I love that one. That made me light up just to say it. So pretty much this can activate all of your chakras if it's able to vibrate to all of the elements. I did get strong heart chakra though, energy too. Okay. So that was a nice precursor to the main event. Now, let me break this down for you guys. You know that the channeled message speaks of movement, and how we're going to decipher what or determine exactly what you're being advised to do is we are going to take it that if when I get to the tarot part of the read, if the majority of your tarot cards are what was it? I had it all figured out. If they are swords, it means it's a career shift and not moving. I think that's what I was saying. It means it's something with career. If it's cups, you're moving. You're moving somewhere. You're moving into a new space. If it's pentacles, it's all of that. Wait, no, I'm confusing it. Because I thought if it was wands, it was... No, if it's wands, it's travel. All right, I need to write this down because the system is done now. All right, is this an official document? I could write on this. So, and you should write it down too so you remember. If the majority of your tarot cards are cups, you're moving into a new home, okay? Anywhere, somewhere else. Maybe the one of your dreams, I feel. If it's wands, you are traveling soon. If it's swords, and just that quick, I forgot swords. Can y'all believe that? Coming back around. If it's pentacles, it's all. All of the above. Swords was work. You're changing your career. Boom. Okay. So this reading actually called on a lot of healing cards, spirit cards, affirmation cards. So take heed to the affirmations, okay, as you are getting into it, because the affirmations hold messages, which I'm going to channel, but you need to also pick up what they are for you so that you can use them in the way that will most benefit your life, okay? So we have 3 piles here, and what I want y'all to do is when you look at each card, try to hear sound, because when I was laying them down, like, you know, it was shuffled and random selection, I could hear something for each of them. I want to see if it resonates with you guys too. So, you know, write in the comments what you heard for the pile you chose, when you were drawn to it, or what you heard for each of them. All right. If you feel drawn to all of them, this is a reading for the collective. So feel free to listen to them all. Okay. So number 1, you have your desires are within reach. And this red jasper pyramid. Number 2, you have confidence. And this celestite crystal. And 3, you have, time to go. And this black tourmaline organite. Let's take a deep breath, y'all. In through your mouth. Taking in light, energy, love. Exhale through your mouth and release any stress, any tension, any worries. Feel the light shining in like sun. And whatever number comes to you, whatever pile, whatever you're drawn to, go with it. That's the one for you, Lightworker. And I'll be right back with the first one. Woo! Yeah! That's what I heard with this pile. With this card, I heard somebody just cheering. Like, yes! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Whatever sounds you make when you are excited. Your desires are within reach. And you're only drawn here if you really feel that. Faith, patience, excitement, and relief. Something is about to come through that you've been wanting. Maybe you've been wanting to move. Maybe you've been wanting to change your careers. Maybe you've been wanting to travel. Whatever the case may be, something's coming due to your patience, and it's going to make you so excited. Yippee! Wear reds and pinks. That'll also help build on momentum and keep your energy like feeling very radiant, like here, I don't know, on fire, like that. And you also have the red jasper pyramid. Red jasper, it gives you more energy. It's a Aries stone. So pretty much you are going to get like this great energy boost to do something. Something, whatever's changing for you, it's going to bring in a lot of energy, light worker. Like you're going to feel really, really good. Health-wise. Yeah. You're going to feel younger than you are is what I heard. Like youthfulness is returning. Oh, well, here we do the tarot first. And this is the fairy tarot. Faye wanted to come through big time, Faye folk. I wasn't going to use fairy tarot cards, but I haven't used these in a while. But I was really, really drawn to. So many of you in this collective are really, really connected to the earth, like me, to the woods, to, you know, the folklore of Middle Earth and things like that. Okay. That's another reading for another time. I actually have a fairy reading on my channel. If you feel drawn to, look at it at some time. So anyway, let's see. We have 7 of winter. Winter in the fairy tarot are swords. So you got 1 sword so far. 7 of winter. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. 7 of winter has a lot to do with people lying, being sneaky, making it so you can't see things clearly also. Okay. You have the Prince of Spring. Charming, self-confident, passionate and restless. This is your wands. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Did I bring that up to the camera? This is the Knight of Wands. So this is something coming in quickly. Wands energy. And let's see if we can break this tie. I mean, these two opposites. No, we don't. And we have the Two of Autumn, which is the Two of Pentacles. Bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs and exceptional talent for multitasking. Okay. So I do feel for this pal, something with your career and travel are coming in. I do also get that for some of you, it's everything is changing. You're moving, you're traveling soon, you're changing careers. Okay. With this Two of Autumn talking about you juggling multiple priorities or jobs, it gives me the energy that they're confirming this pile here, everything is about to shift. And it's stuff that you really wanted, you've been waiting for, you've been patient. Some of you, there is love coming in, a relationship is going to be coming in really quickly. But it just feels like clarity coming in after a time of not having clarity. Realizing that some of the choices you made were not good for you, that there was better choices to be made in work, in relationships as well. All right, let's see what else we got for you. Surrender, sensitive sister, be moved by the moon. I don't think I've ever drawn this card. Be moved by the moon. Just let go. This makes me feel like the Fool card. Surrender, let go. At this time, you are just being guided to where you are supposed to be at this time. And where you are is the right place. Even if you feel like you're falling off a cliff, because that's what I just heard. Maybe some of you are like, you hear yippee and I hear ah, because that's what I've been going through. But they're like, nah, trust. The moon is mysterious, but it's also your connect to your intuition. And they're letting you know, like, listen to it. Let go. You're very sensitive. You're picking up on all sorts of energies at this time, trying to process everything that's changing and shifting in your life. Trust, it's all happening for a reason. Let yourself go over the edge, knowing that everything is going to be okay. And listen to the moon cycle. Follow the moon cycles. I feel like that's detrimental for you, my pal ones. Okay? My light worker ones. The moon cycles. Do things according to the moon cycles. Research them. Maybe I should do like a little mini workshop about how to live according to the cycles of the moon. That would be dope, right? If any of y'all would like that, write that in the comments. But anyway, that's what you need to do. Now I have some druid advice here. These are all the cards that just came through, like wisdom cards. It's like everyone who's going to be drawing here is leveling up right now, big time. And Spirit is sending like all your guides, everybody, all of us light workers. Like, so you may, if you look at YouTube readings a lot, you may see a lot of similar topics. Some of them are copycats. A lot of the big number ones, the big time influencers, they're looking at smaller channels and they steal the original new ideas coming out. But most of us, we are just all on the same frequency because that's just what it is, what time it is right now. Anyway, so I drew wisdom card number 1. And number 2 literally has the moon on it. I believe that's a little crescent moon. So it says, spells in the wind. Shout. Shout loud to the heavens, sing songs to the air. The strength of your conviction will carry you there. Wow. Meditate with an apophyllite crystal to expand and empower your spiritual aura. A new path awaits. This can't be more synchronized. My goodness. Spells in the wind. And then you have the midnight sky. Whenever the darkness seems too hard to bear, call on Saint Bridget to hold you in stillness and care. Carry Chrysocolla for wisdom and deep compassion. I just feel like they're letting you know to call on your guides when you are feeling like times are very hard. And then for many of you, I'm hearing you've done that, and that's why you have now moved on to the next level. Your desires are within reach now. All right, so let's move on. This comes from the Spiritual Awakening deck. It says the law of love. This is what you're awakening to at this time. Your heart knows no bounds. Wow, when I look at this card, it makes me feel like you're a person, no matter what your gender is, that when you come around, like the energy shifts. Like I literally got a song I just wrote, like a poem, rap song. And this is the vibe of the song called I'm Magic. Because that's your vibe, my ones. And it's because you are like pure love. Like when you love people, when you come through someplace and you're ready to engage in something you love, when you are feeling really good and loving you, you radiate this light, this aura, and people just want to be in your energy. If you didn't know that, now you know. Yeah. And then those that are low vibe, they can't stand you. And why I say that is because this door behind me, for some of you, well, not even some of you, at first glance, it made me think of that's her beautiful home, her paradise, and she's stepping outside of it, spreading her love to the world, or stepping inside her home, just feeling good. But then I felt like she's being closed out of someplace. And maybe that's where her energy, she's just too bright, light, you know. And you have to realize that some people just can't accept your love, you know. All right. That may have been something that was difficult to understand. If you're one of those people who are often saying, I don't know why these or that people or that person don't like me, now you know. And especially when it feels like it comes from a community. When you feel like it feels like this entire community, like the majority doesn't really want to see me thrive or prosper. Take a look at the community. It could be a low vibe energy hanging over that community. Don't always think it's you. It's not always you. Or it is you. Shining that light where it ain't asked to be shown. I'm sorry. I'm silly right now. All my kids are chilling and I feel good. All right. This is from the Healing Spirits Oracle. Why you don't want to come off? Okay. Share the gift. Look at that. Didn't I say coming out and spreading that light? And some people, they just not going to feel it. They're not going to want to feel that. But that's your calling in some way, shape, or form. You're meant to share. Shine your light. That's what I just heard. Shine a light. I don't know why. Okay. And you have true love can never really be lost. So even those that you have to let go of is what I'm hearing, with whatever changes or movement that's coming in for you soon. Whatever chance you have to take at your happiness, at risk of people having to leave your life, they're saying, if they truly loved you, if love ever really existed, it's not lost. And even those that pass on, if the love was ever real, it is not lost. That's somebody's ancestor crying out right now, like, hello, I'm here. Okay, let's keep it moving. Well, I start getting emotional and stuff. Okay. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. So we have emotional desert, inactivity, isolation coming through reversed. So it does show that this is what you're coming out of. You're about to come out of the desert. Wow, my ones. And you got 11, Master Manifester. You've been working at this. You've been manifesting. Like, I am sick of doing what you consider to be nothing. Maybe you've been doing a lot, but you feel like you're not doing what you feel called to do, or you're not doing enough to bring in stability. You think, I'm saying you think because they got you in the desert here. There's no way you in the desert and you still survive, you alive, and you ain't been working. You gotta bust your ass, tapped into every survival technique and energy known to man to survive the desert, especially an emotional desert, where you at a point now where you just could almost give up. And then there's that oasis. You're about to hit the oasis. You have wisdom of the Magi, mental clarity. Now this was reverse. So I do feel, well, you're here now, you felt called here. So it does give me an energy that you've been doubting or questioning some of your intuitive guidance that you've been getting, either from others or from straight from your guides, your own intuition. And they're letting you know you're getting it now. They're giving you some clarity right now. And if it's not, if you're saying, this is not what I want to know about, this ain't, you're here now. So you needed to hear this for whatever reason. And connect to that energy within yourself that is that master manifester, because it's there, or else you wouldn't have the wisdom of the Magi coming through. And you have letting go of urgency coming through reverse. Surrender freedom from time constraints. So thank God this is reverse, which goes to show me that at one point you were feeling like, I'm running out of time. Like, come on, I'm getting older, I'm not getting younger. There's so many things I want to do, and I just feel like I'm bogged down with work, trying to maintain stability, trying to take care of my family. I'm never going to get to where I want to get, and time is running out. And now you're going to realize that you have all the time in the world, that you control time. It's all in how you perceive things. You could look at it as time is going slowly. You could look at it as time is going quickly. You could look at it as time is going forward and I'm getting older. Or you could look at it as time is moving forward and I'm getting younger every day. It's all in perception. All right. So lastly, the law of positivism cards are here to give you some affirmations. I'm trying to make room for them for the last 5 minutes. But here we go. So you have, my mind is clear as a still lake, with mental clarity here. So we're going to put that right there. My mind is clear as a still lake. You know which way to go. You know what to do. Quartz crystal is screaming at you right now. Get some. It'll help you get clarity. It'll help you with meditating too. And I'm hearing you need to pull back from social media a lot, my wows. Whoa, my ones. That's crazy. My wilds. Y'all must be wilding up on there. Y'all must be on there all the time. And I'm not saying like don't get on, don't check in, but you're somebody that scrolls, and they're saying you need to pull back. You need not to scroll. Some of you, it's you watch too much news. If you're on YouTube, look at some comedy. Listen to some music, some good music, some real music. Don't watch so much news. Yeah, it's good to be aware, but it can also cause you to take on the energy of other people that doesn't belong to you. And as a light worker, you have to be able to work in different levels of light and dark without becoming attached to it or allowing everything to attach to your energy. Otherwise, you're going to be having a lifetime of spiritual cleansings and illnesses and not knowing where they're coming from. Okay? And mental fog. So clear your mind, clear your energy by pulling back from social media and electronics whenever you can. And I am the master of my mind. So much with your mental. And another 11. You are a master manifester, my ones. All you got to do is meditate. And I feel like no matter how you sit, this position of these hands are good for you. Look, up, open, just opening up that heart center, that space, the throat as well, is really going to be powerful for you. I like my readings balanced. Come on now. The layout got to look balanced. All right. I'm a mess, I know. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. I hope you could see everything good. I hope this resonated with you all. This was a dope reading. Don't you just love when your guides call you in like, meeting, it's time for a meeting. You need to know because we feel you getting ready to fumble the ball by choice, on some, I don't know if I could do this no more. All right. And they're like, you got this. Your desires are within reach. Get excited now. That's your key, my ones. To start this momentum going, get excited, get hyped now, like as if your birthday's tomorrow and you have wonderful memories around your birthday. If you don't, then think of a day where you had the greatest time of your life so far, and get into that energy of that excitement. Tell that story today to somebody, get hyped. That's what I got for you, my ones. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel. Go to the description. It'll let you know other ways we could vibe. I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you guys for being a part of my fam. Peace, blessings, and all this good stuff coming in for you because you're a part of this light tribe. Later. I'll be back with Pal 2. Hey, Pal 2. Yes, Pal. Start off with a bang. Glad I hadn't pressed record yet. When I was going to put your crystal down, the joint fell out my hand. It was like, boom. So I don't know if they're like time to wake up, snap out of it, whatever mindset you're in. I don't know if it's one that's of, it's like you have so many dreams, my twos. So many dreams that are about to manifest. And you have to have confidence card. I'm not even looking down. Yeah. All you have to do is have confidence. And it's like they want you to snap out of this mindset that time is going by. That your angels aren't here. Your angels are here. Excuse me. Money is there. You have the knowledge. You know. Wow. I had to pause because I had to sneeze twice. Whew. Okay. Really has a lot to do with balance with you guys. Balance. Balance. Oh my God, I'm bugging. strength, balance, prepared, tranquil. It's like you have to just know that you got it. You got this. It's like you're very gifted, very talented. All the things you dream of. You have angels, you have angel guides around you, my twos, and they really, really, really support what you're doing. You have like guardian angels, like even ancestors who decided rather than chill and, spirit rest, whatever you want to call it, with source energy, they have dedicated themselves to being in your energy and making sure you're good. Trust that. That just came through special for some of you guys. Yeah, some of you have more than one. Yeah. You're prepared for whatever it is that's coming. So relax, breathe, you know. So if you have to move, don't worry. If you have to change work, don't worry. If you're going to travel soon and you're stressing about that, don't worry. They're like, have confidence. All you dream of is coming in. Yeah. I feel that strongly for every pal. Just depends on what it is you dream of. And keeping the momentum going and not looking for things to show up exactly the way you expect. You know? It's like somebody it's like somebody having a problem with their car and they call a tow truck. And instead of the tow truck showing up, someone pulls over to the side of the road and offers to help fix the car. And the person's like, I'll fix your car if you could give me a little something, whatever. And you're upset because you're like, this person helped me fix my car, and then they wanted me to give them money for it. And that damn tow truck never showed up. But then you're not putting together, God did send somebody to help you. Because the tow truck wasn't showing up. Had you been out there waiting on that truck that I guess your insurance covered, you would have still been waiting. Now this person done came because your guide saw, something not gonna go right, and this you don't need to be out there wherever you're stuck at for but so long because something in that area maybe ain't right. Let's hurry up and just send somebody that we know is good to come do it, that can fix it and make it safe for them to get home. So it's like sometimes we gotta look at, not how it shows up, but that it showed up, and have gratitude for that. So here we go at the tarot. Let's see how many cups, wands, swords, or pentacles you got. It's only 3. I really probably should have put at least 4 or 5 so it could be really, you could see, but hey, it worked for the first pile, so let's keep going. Wow, you don't even get one. You have the Hermit. All right. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth at this time. Wow. So whatever it is you're doing, either you're going to be getting into a career where you are needing to do some spiritual work, pull your energy back for a minute and do some spiritual searching, or you're going to be teaching on a spiritual level, or you're moving someplace where it's going to be very isolated but have a sacred spiritual energy or connection to you, or you're traveling somewhere with that energy. Let's see if we could get a pentacle, a wand, a sword, or a cup to show up. When I say my guides, in all the guides be funny when they get together. This energy, those energies get together, they're funny. You, again, don't have any of them. Emperor coming through. So it does give me an energy of work and bossing up as well. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So for many of you, you may be moving into a position where you are going to be starting your own business, or maybe you're shifting from being a spiritual leader or teacher that's not that known into one that a lot of people know, or one that assisted or worked with others to now you're going to be in a position where you run things, or you're a boss, or you're getting promoted in some way. King of Winter, they gave you a swords. So, went right with career. The King of Winter, the King of Swords. So, this is definitely a career shifting pile. That is exactly the change that's coming in, and perhaps you don't have confidence about whatever this new energy is. Maybe being in a boss position, maybe doing your own business on your own, maybe the knowledge you have, you feel you don't know enough. Whatever the case may be, maybe it's time for you to return to school, do some more studying, get into a workshop that assists you with elevating your confidence and affirming and stuff like that, like my 5-month program, shameless plug. And you got the King of Winter here, the King of Swords, knowledgeable. So they're letting you know, boo, you know enough. Experienced, fair-minded, and he can sometimes be unemotional when he's in a reversed energy. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. That's when he's in the negative energy, okay? But he's coming through right now to let you know that you are a king at what it is you do or what it is you desire to do. All of this deep indigo energy, purple energy gives me crown, third eye energy. So I do feel you're intuitive. I do feel that there's a God-given gift you have that because you have not been seeing the results that you wanted from it, you're starting to doubt your worth. And that's where the confidence is going down. But they're coming through to confirm for you today. No, you are very knowledgeable and wise. And with the king coming through, it really lets me know that you have been doing whatever it is you dream to do or want to do professionally for a long time. All right, what else we got for you, light worker? So you also have Grandmother Dragonfly holds the wisdom. And this is from the Kuan Yin. That's funny. I just literally pulled the book out, and I guess it was like, you're going to need to look in the book for this one. Okay. Grandmother Dragonfly holds the wisdom. I take delight in life, particularly life that is unexpected, where new life springs from old, and that which seems to have ended is resurrected into new form. Like something that you once really loved to do, that now maybe because it didn't go the way you thought, you lost confidence that it's ever going to go that way, the way you want? Maybe. Okay, what else does it say? I am bringing you a resurrection now. That which may seem to have ended will yet yield something of value, something of benefit for your life journey and divine success. Keep your heart open and remain in the present moment so you can enjoy the gifts that will soon be resting in the palms of your hands. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Don't don't walk away from something you've been working on, okay? Is what I'm hearing. Even if it seems like steam, and the book is literally saying, even if it seems like you have lost, something has lost its steam or run out of energy or is utterly dead in the water, there's something within you have been working on that is going to yield something of great benefit. There's going to be much success, prosperity, happiness, and maturing of your ultimate life goals and journey, intending to what is already in development, then in abandoning it completely to pursue something new. So there's something old that's going to get renewed. If you've been thinking about repurposing or repackaging a helpful concept or product, then this oracle confirms that this will bring prosperity. Wow. Likewise, for any business that is about utilizing what has been used and discarded, or anything related to older members of society, or about death and dying, or even for gardening, with an emphasis on fertilizer and composting. The oracle supports all such pursuits as being successful and aligned with heaven's greater purpose in your life. Wow. If you're looking to go back and pick up an old project, even something you thought was completed, and revise it, redesign, or otherwise improve upon it, trust your intuition and go through with that process. If you or a loved one are progressing in years and have unpleasant moments of worrying that the best in life is behind you, that perhaps your dreams are not meant to be, or that love will pass you by, have faith. The best is yet to come. Wow, my pal twos. Okay, what other wisdom they got for you today? Well, we got some Druid wisdom. And this is card number 1 for 2. The Quiet House. That's interesting. This is also a Norse symbol on the runes. Is it for home? Now I can't remember. Oh, anyway, a leaf breaks from its branch above and falls down gently before your path. Sometimes it's not what we need for ourselves, but how we can tend lovingly to another's home and hearth. Meditate on the 3 of Cups tarot card and offer a hand to a friend in need. So the 3 of Cups has to do with celebrating something with friends. And in this case, I do feel like, though they're saying work, some of you may also either find yourself collaborating with friends with a career, or going back home and collaborating with a friend, and it's going to have some kind of monumental effect on your career in doing so. That's interesting. That might have been specific for somebody specific, but yeah, that's what came through with that. And you have this card of Druid Wisdom, and it says, the long unnamed path. But what if the path leads to something better than you felt? Just keep on the journey and the fears will soon melt. Carry carnelian for grounding and relief. Wow. Keep going after your goal. Get out of this energy of fear, yo, because what's coming is better than what you initially expected. Okay, so this is Spiritual Awakening card, and it says the Law of Pure Potential. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. Open to receive. Put down that balancing rod. You got that. You be confident. You got everything balanced, and it's all in alignment with where you are right now. Your heart is open, eyes closed, meaning you are completely tuned into intuition, to hearing the messages within. I want you to open up to the fact that anything is possible right now. And when you can shift into that mindset, everything will come in. These are Healing Spirits Oracle. I don't recall having 3. I could have sworn this was supposed to be 2. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, you be calm and keep going. All they are stressing to you is stop it, yo. Get out of your head. Keep going forward. The energy's shifting. You have the ability to affect your own destiny, okay? And that's in your mindset. So where you may be blaming others or circumstances for where you are or where you haven't gotten, they're letting you know it's your energy. From the first time, second time, third time, you might have had a setback and you went into the, I don't think this is ever going to go in the way that I want, is when everything started to not go in the way that you want. It is time to move forward. Leave the old stories behind. Leave the past behind. A lot of you guys have this position as a real good one for meditating on opening up to receive. When you have challenges or generational burdens around receiving and accepting. Okay. All right, let's look at the energy and spirit oracle. And I don't want to cover those. Your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. Meditating for you is like your medicine, my twos. Okay, you have to meditate. It really opens up. Look, the third eye's activated, heart center. It just really opens you up and attunes you to all of the light energy around you and calls it in. All right. Very intuitive this past. Some of you may also use your intuition in your line of work. That's not to say you're a psychic. That just is to say that maybe you do some line of work where being intuitive is helpful, you know. Okay. Sorry about the throat chakra all of a sudden. I don't know. Y'all got a lot of blues and purples here. Maybe there's some things you need to communicate and get prepared to be in this emperor energy. You have up from the depths, releasing difficulty. Didn't I say you are, just keep going. You're past the shit. You're past the bull. You're past the fog. Things are becoming clear now. Admit it. Especially after, hearing all of this. Things are becoming clearer now. So get into that energy. Keep the momentum going of clarity. All of your pictures have like the light bulb coming on. The sun, the moon, the sun. It's just an energy of this. You went through a cycle and it's completed. Creation, soul expression, something new. Now this was reversed. So perhaps you are afraid of putting your energy back towards something that you once really cared about seeing grow. And it's time for you to know that you can bring new energy to this project, this relationship, whatever it is you're looking to renew. But it feels like a work project. Okay. It's going to produce some beautiful results. Work that comes from your soul, that aligns with your spirit, is the only work you're going to thrive in, my twos. I'm sorry I have to let you know. If you ever try to get some regular 9 to 5 where you are not in the field of what it is you feel called to do, it's not going to last. And that's not a jinx. That's a fact. All right. It's the same, my thing too, just so you know. The law of positivism gives you some affirmations to take with you. And the first one is, I let go of fears that are stored in my soul. Let go of them fears and have confidence. I let go of fears that are stored in my soul. Look, you got another light up here. Maybe that's why I did drop it. Like, wake up, snap out of it. You are enough. And you have, I listen to the voice of my body. It lets me know exactly what I need. Where you don't feel comfortable, what you don't feel comfortable doing, listen. Your body, for this pile, I feel like your body is your sign. When you get ill, feelings, when you get literally ill, know that that's not for you. When your body is like feeling stiff and yearning for movement, listen, go move, dance, walk, do something. Many of you are very fertile with ideas, and there are things that your body would like you to do to bring these ideas into fruition. They want to give birth to these babies you're storing up there, all these dreams you got. So let's go, my twos. I would love to see what it is you want to put out there. Hey, if you got something that you've been working on, put in the comments. Let's collab. Anyway, y'all, that's what I got for you, my twos. I hope this resonates. If it does, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We always welcome new light workers in. Go to the description now and check out other ways we could vibe, because I already love your energy. Reading this, your energy feels dope, and I would love to vibe with you on other levels, like do a session or a workshop. And Yeah, I'm sending you so much light and love, sincerely thanking you from my heart for being here with me today. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with Pile 3. Later. Hey, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to Time to Go. Whoop, time to go. You know, it's funny. I forgot to tell Pal 2 the sound I heard with their card. If you're here from Pal 2, the sound I heard was wind. Like somebody soaring. Like you about to take off. All you gotta do is have confidence. You could fly. And you will. And I don't mean that literally. So nobody go do nothing stupid and then write in the journal somewhere that you heard me tell you could fly. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay? Now, on to Pile 3. So my threes, you have this black tourmaline here, and I want you to know you're being protected at this time. So if you're afraid of leaving somewhere or traveling somewhere, or with this passport here, this may be a travel pile. Don't worry. You're gonna have, everything's gonna work out all right. Yeah. Transformation, completion, confirmation, exit. Some of you, this may be just an ending. You may be leaving a relationship behind, leaving a job behind, leaving a home that you once lived in, leaving a country, a state, a city, whatever the case may be. It's time. It was a dead end wherever you are now or wherever you're leaving. It's time for you to wander. And you're protected in doing so. So no worries, okay, while you do it. It's time to go. Almost with time off. For some of you, it's time for you to take a break. So you may travel and find that you have some time to relax. Okay. So let's see. This is the Tarot, Fairy Tarot. Let's see if you have Cups, Wands, Swords, or Pentacles. We have the Strength card, so we starting already. Okay, with no Cups, Wands, Swords, of Pentacles. All right, so you have number 11, also Master Manifester. So whatever it is that's coming in, you're manifesting it. A lot of strength behind it. Takes a lot of courage. You've been through a lot of stuff in order to build this strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are, because you've been through so much. I feel like you had to build a very hard shell, and now it's time for you to love and be loved and relax and be vulnerable. And yeah, I feel like good times ahead. Let's see what else we got for you. Ace of Summer. We have a Cups. You're moving into a new home for so far, and it feels like one you are gonna love. My goodness, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful location. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. I really feel you, as for many of you, you're moving to a new place where you're going to be or be starting a new love relationship. Ooh, my AC went off right when I said that. Confirmation. Okay. And you have the Chariot. So yeah, pretty much you are moving, and you are moving quickly. Wherever you are, it is time. Stop being afraid. Stop being worried. You could do it. If this is your first time buying a house, you could do it. If it's your first time living on your own, period, you got this. With the Chariot. The Chariot is success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments. And for many of you, being in the spotlight. Let me sip some water. Yeah. So, I don't know if something's going to pick up career-wise, I'm hearing. It's just something with you becoming a success, like overnight. I just heard overnight success. And it's going to be due to you, just your energy, how dope you are, the strength you have, that you radiate. You also radiate this strength to other people, this courage that inspires them. You help others overcome challenges that you have overcome, I'm hearing. Excuse me. Yeah. And now it's time for you to have your new start. And I feel like it's this summer. The Ace of Summer just made me think the summer. It's coming in quick. So whenever you're seeing this, the summer equinox, you're probably going to be moving. Or during the summer to someplace you love. A fresh new start. Almost makes me emotional for you. It's like so beautiful what I'm feeling. It's like going from having to feel protective of yourself, defensive, to someplace where you just feel like, oh, I'm free, I'm happy, and I'm successful at what I'm doing. Yeah. Wow. Okay. What other wisdom do your guides have for you today? This is from the Kuan Yin Oracle, and it says, play with me. So fun times, good times coming in. Maybe you've been working really, really, really hard. Some of you, I feel like this is your children. If you have a child or kids, take some time to stop what you're doing and play with them. Play. It's funny how I started this session listening to kids outside playing and laughing. Literally, maybe that was for you, Pal 3. Take some time to stop and play. Have fun. Be a kid. Color in a coloring book. Watch a cartoon. Play dress up. Play pretend. Cook with them. Have fun. Play. Go to a park and sit on a swing. Get on a sliding board. Yeah, with your big self. You can do it after hours. That's when me and my friends used to do it. I swear to y'all, we used to do some crazy things when I was I can't even say in high school, because we did it in high school and we did it out of high school. But on night school, we had time before we had kids, some of us, and we were able to have some sips and some smokes or whatever to bring the night to a close. And sometimes we'd be like, let's go to the park, because it's nighttime. Ain't no kids in there, ain't nobody in there. We'd be on the swings, having a good old time. Y'all know how therapeutic that is. I look back now and I'm like, I need to still be doing that. Just because you're not drinking and stuff, you can still go to a park at night and have some fun. But I don't know, in Statesville where I am, that's when I got Popo pulling up like, we got a call. Somebody out here bugging. Somebody grown out here playing in the park at night. But in New York, nobody care. They probably think you're crazy and just keep it moving. Anyway, all that is to say, it's time to have some fun. Have fun. Your guides are inviting you. Have fun. Yeah, I was going to go for the book. And when I was going to go for it, I couldn't find where I put it. Just now when I was about to move on, I saw it. So I guess they're like, you gave the message. Keep it moving. All right. But lighten up. Lighten up. Focus so much. You've been focused a lot on something that has been going on, and that whatever's been changing in your life, and you're coming to the end of it. You've been very strong through it all, and it's about to end with you being successful. So have some fun, okay? That's going to bring in quicker success. So let's get you some Druid wisdom. All right, we have the Hermit's Home. A house. How are we talking about home? And we literally just determined this is about moving. Every one of these reads have been so on point. All right. A house is but a simple building. A home, however, is the warmest kind of feeling. Place Tillandsia air plants in the home for resilience and healing. So you better find that plant, Tillandsia. It helps to purify the air. It helps bring an energy of resilience and healing into a space. And even if you're unable to leave where you are right now, maybe some things happened in your home that you feel like the energy is off, there's ways to cleanse it. And get sage, get palo santo, get beautiful flowers, lavender, and stuff, sunflowers, daisies, things that light up the energy. And burn some incense, whatever. Okay. But yeah, wow. You're about to really get the home of your dreams, I'm hearing. The home of your dreams. Some of you may be building it from the ground up. Wow. And this is your second True Wisdom card. And it says Avalon apples. Line your seeds of passion up, row by row. Time moves differently when you nurture what you love to grow. Meditate with ruby zoisite to awaken the heart's yearning. And I do feel that that is your claim to fame that they're speaking of. This success here. When you are doing what you're passionate about, it just feels different, when you're doing what you love. And so there's a need for you to be doing something you love. That's what's going to grow your prosperity and bring you to your dream home. You have to be doing what you're passionate about, is what I'm hearing. And it doesn't have to be one thing. Where you hear, line your seeds of passion up row by row. You have time to do everything that you're passionate about. Just start doing something now. Doing one of them now to your fullest, okay? Or two of them. This is from the Spiritual Awakening deck. And it says, the law of allowing. Stop trying to fix, change, or control anyone. Yeah. People are going to be people. They're going to do what they're going to do. You have to get that into your mindset. And that'll help you to realize, that how far you've come, honestly. You can measure yourself by looking at those that are brought into your energy that you feel called to fix or change or control. It shows you how much more growth you have than them. But you have to allow them to still be themselves. That's even if it pertains to loved ones that you have to release. Sometimes you have to allow them to go. Maybe it's time for somebody to leave your life too, because you can't fix, change, or control them. And then some of you, you're not allowing in what wants to come in because it's not showing up in the way that you're used to. So you're trying to fix, change, or control the situation, and spirit is like, you ain't in control of that. You a co-creator. Know your position, play your part. Okay? Allow certain things to manifest, because that's how the miracles come in. All right, healing spirit. Be like your spirit guide and just trust. I'm actually going to read you from the book for this one. I knew I only had 2 each deck. Pile number 2 got 3 of these cards. I guess they needed the extra one. All right, and you also have natural healing power. You're literally you're a healer. This is my healer. These are my healers. Maybe that is your success, your chariot that's coming in. Something that you're going to do that helps people heal or elevate in some way. Unbelievable. That's amazing. So let me get you what is it they want me to show you in here for that card. Okay. Be like your spirit guide says. The world can be full of judgment and jealousy, and it is easy to get dragged into problems that are not your own. Remember here, stop trying to fix, change, or control anyone. Remember that you have a true friend in the spirit world who only wants the best for you and who will guide you away from such negativities if you allow them to do so. When you are between a rock and a hard place, do what your guide would do and lead by example. Your guide is showing you that you can rise above petty things and bring more spiritual action to the situation. You are bigger than this. I love that. I'm glad I went to the book because that is so fact. Lead by example. You feel like a ill dope person. Remember I said your energy. And then you got success coming in. And maybe you attract people who hate, who are jealous, and you have tried to fix them, to change them by either being ultra nice to them, doing things that you would hope would make them be differently towards you. And they're letting you know, look, there's a car alarm going off and I hear the kids yelling outside now. I'm taking that as very significant for your read. That is very important. You hear that point. You know that point. It's an emergency for you to realize that the way you want to be treated, you ain't got to expect that from everybody. Just show them who you are and how you gonna roll and how you rock, and it'll inspire others to either treat you accordingly, or it's gonna put them out your energy completely, or it will inspire others to be better because you are better. People know when they're being shitty. Trust and believe. And if people are able to be shitty to you and see that you are unbothered, baby, and still glowing on and shining and radiant, that may inspire them to be the same. Okay. That's dope. All right. So let's get your message from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. We have balance, reverse, centered energy, self-care. Some of threes, you've been neglecting yourself. It just feels like maybe you're juggling a lot. You're trying to do too much. I do feel like people pleaser I hear in this pile, that sometimes you don't know how to tell people directly, I'm tired, I'm busy, I don't want to do that, or I can't do that. And, and for that reason, you take on a lot more than you can balance. This person is not balanced standing on their heads. So it's time for you to take care of yourself is advice that's coming through right now for you. You've been strong. We know you're strong, threes, but you're still human in this lifetime, okay? Okay, that's your reminder. Freedom, moving on, letting go. Are you kidding me? Time to go and letting go. So you are literally on time and on track with where you're supposed to be right now. You're about to be free of something that held you down, that made you feel burdened and heavy, that made you feel off-centered, like your energy was off, like you were out of balance, like you weren't able to focus on you. Archangel Raguel coming through, justice, harmony, and solutions. Be patient. There's a sense of impatience coming through because I can't remember if this card was reversed or upright when I was holding it. So I just put it upright. But if it's reversed for you, I'm just going to take both energies. Know your justice is coming in. Okay? Things are about to balance out for you. Solutions are about to come into play. Trust. You have archangels working for you. What more could you ask for? Okay? Whatever's leaving your life, let it go, is what I just heard. And where you feel prompted to move forward and leave, go. The time is now. You're about to get your just due. If you've been crying all this time about, I ain't been getting the success I want. Oh, I haven't gotten the house I wanted. They're like, it's coming through. So snap out of it, hotcakes, and start allowing it to come in. Stop worrying about other people. All right, this is you time, I'm hearing. Even those of you with kids, I feel like some of you, if you have children, that you've been letting your kids steer things, like kind of pull you along. It's taking you a lot to stay balanced. That's why you're in this energy. And now things are about to balance out. Don't worry. Music will be soothing for you because honestly, I couldn't hear my music playing in the background for the other readings. But at a certain point in your read, all of a sudden I could hear it really clear. And it made me feel like really mellow. So listen to music when you want to bring your vibe, a certain vibe on. And I feel like that's something that you've done, my threes. You've listened to music to dictate your emotions and your energy. Sound healing be really good for you. I'm level 2. Level 2 sound healer certified. So take a sound healing workshop or something. Anyway, let me get you your affirmations, my 3, from the Law of Positivism deck. And you have, I am evolving as a soul when I am aware of my soul's journey. Yes, Yes, this gives me like the equation to the strength card. And you have that balance there again, that equal balance coming into play, butterflies coming out of the crown. You're just going through a huge transformation in how you view yourself. So you're no longer accepting BS. That's why you're leaving and letting things go and moving on and releasing things and allowing people to move on and not trying to change anybody anymore, because you are now aware of the journey you've had. You're now alchemizing your experiences into wisdom, and that helps your soul to evolve and change and grow. You want to know what spiritual growth is? That's it right there. Leveling up. And you have, I use my emotions to fuel my path. So let how you feel create the road ahead. Inspire your work. Inspire your behavior. Not dictate it. Be inspired to do light work based off of how you feel emotionally. And it's, what is this here by her? Some kind of bird. Just a lot of flying energy in your read. I do feel for many of you international travel though. You are gonna travel or domestically, but this flag just made me think of somebody going to another country or another state or something like that. All right, and probably guided by your emotions. Maybe somebody you love lives somewhere else. It just feels like I'm waiting or looking to go there, or I know I'm about to go there. I'm gonna see this person. There's a third eye on this drum here. That's interesting. That's a pan drum, hand drum. Dope cards. I love cards. I love the artwork. I grew up, my dad, my grandpa, everybody's an artist in my family. Me, my sisters, we all started off as visual art. Well, no, we started off as dancers who were visual artists, but I love the art. I hope you enjoy it too, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, because this is what I got for you, my pal threes. Give it a thumbs up, please. And subscribe to this channel if you're new here. I love to welcome in new light workers. Okay? This is a safe space, and I'm quick to usher out those who come through showing any hate, any bigotry, any negative energy. They are quickly cleaned out. I was at 440. I'm at 439 because somebody tried to come on here and be upset that uh, one of the tarot cards I was using was open gendered, put it that way. And they had the nerve to comment about it. Needless to say, I told them where they could go. And we are back to our sacred safe space. And guys, I'm not here for numbers. I'm here to share and really get light workers out there doing what we're supposed to be doing. It's time for a shift in this world and this planet. Okay, that's enough of me, my whining. I am sending y'all so much light and love. Don't forget to check the description for other ways we could vibe, okay? Join my private Facebook group especially. That's a great, great sacred space there. And on that note, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so thankful for you being here and sharing your energy with me. Without you, there's no me. So let's stay we. That was corny. Anyway, bye.